Right, you must be wondering what I'm doing with this great big cleaver and this small axe. When people see me carrying these tools, they think I'm mad. Perhaps I am mad, but there's always method in my madness. Most of my bonsai are on the large size, and when you do large bonsai, you have to have the right tools for doing it. So it's not as stupid as it looks. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use this great big wooden, it's not a cleaver, it is a log splitter. And I got a log splitter because it's got a lot of weight behind it. An axe would not be heavy enough. So I'm going to show you a job that I'm about to do. This is a very large juniper. It's a Juniperus chinensis Blue Alps. And I've grown it on the nursery again for about 30 years. And of course it's become too big. We dug this up a few weeks ago. I haven't potted it, but I think it should be okay. But as you can see, the V shape doesn't make it a very interesting twin trunk tree. It is too ugly. And I tried to split it by tearing it apart, but it just won't do. So this is where I think I will have to use the axe, not the axe, this great big log splitter to split it, and then I will tear it. So I'm going to do this. Let's see if it works. None of my things are rehearsed or whatever. I just do it and then see what happens. It's such a huge trunk. Let me help it with a little axe as well. So the point of me showing you all this is to show that we actually have to adapt to the situation, you know. So let's see if this works. It's a beast, absolute beast. Not moving at all. Oh. made no difference at all. Right. Oh. So we're using both the little axe and the log splitter, splitting it further down. And now let's see if it will do it. If I get Jack to put his foot on the other bit and film at the same time. Stamp on the trunk. No.
Pull from this side, it might be better. Almost.
No, not quite. I think we may need to get another person to help. We have used the two tools, the small axe and the great big log splitter, and here's the moment of truth. Oh! Oh God! Look at that lovely color in the middle. If you put your foot on the other one, Jack, while you film. There you go. Hooray! 2 trees out of 1. Okay, now we separate it and we're going to pot it up. There you go. So success at last. So we're going to pot this up and we'll train these. So this has got quite a nice line as it is, although big. Look at it. So this will make a very nice tree on its own, but as a twin trunk it did not work. And this we will manage to do something with it. So this is almost like using that cleaver, but on a much larger scale. I will show you another one that we're going to do with a forsythia. So this is just to show this operation. So I did a video some time back about forsythia bonsai. Now this is a forsythia we got out of our hedge, and this was potted up about only maybe 6 weeks ago. So I can still take it out of the bucket. I'll pot it again. They're so vigorous. Look at all the new shoots coming. I'm not worried about that. And because it's ugly again, I don't know whether I need a cleaver, but this is, I didn't even need the cleaver. So this is a situation again where I'm splitting a tree that had an ugly fork at the bottom, and because it's ugly, I rather have 2 individual trees that look something rather than have one ugly one. So this one on its own is quite nice. I'll probably cut it down there and I will get a very nice trunk from that. And in fact I may have 3 trees. Look at that, that will also grow. So all these will make very nice bonsai. So all I need is a tree up to there with this big trunk. That can be a sacrificial branch. So this is how we split trees that don't look very nice with these multiple trunks, but when they're potted up they will look nice. So I hope you've learned something from this, splitting 2 trees that don't have potential. And again, look at this one here. This is another of these slows, and this is another candidate of splitting. See, the two don't look nice, so we can split this. You can hear it creaking. We may have to use that axe, but these are all candidates for splitting into more trees, because as it is like that, not interesting, but if we make them into individual trees, they will be interesting. So it's almost like collecting from the wild. This only healed in. We certainly do crazy things. Oh, look at the long root on this. So we don't need all that root. Now, because they are slows, that would make a tree. This suckers, so that could make a tree. Roots are far too long. Okay, let me see what I can do with this. Okay. I wish I was stronger. I may be damaging this. Splitting there. Let's try the great big splitter. Hey! Hui! There you go. So this would make a nice base. The tree doesn't need to be that tall. It'll be probably cut down to about there. And this could be quite interesting too. Lots of roots. So this can be used with this at the front and cut here. So you look at the buds. Look at all these buds sprouting from here. So much energy, and the tree will certainly survive. So we'll just pop these on. So these are little examples of what we do, splitting these trees up. So I hope you've enjoyed this little episode. Thanks.